Ready to go now. This is Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here's Ketel Marte. Marte batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Just missed. Runner on the go. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Quick toss to first. Carroll back in on the dive. And that's the second disengagement down. (3-2). Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped to right, base hit. Springer returns it to the infield, and it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. Lined into right. He boots it. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. In the dirt, and he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. Golden opportunity right here. Now a pop-up on the infield. Okamoto under this one. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up. Great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a
runners on the move, and it's a squeeze. Tosses to first, runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. On the ground, Clement gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Leading off, Ernie Clement. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground right side.
Oh.
And foul ball. That's outside. Ball 3. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel under it. And there's one down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. To the right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third. First base.
2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, outside.
Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one outside. And the count is 1-1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be.
He's out.
It's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Moreno in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1 down.
Ball.
Smoked on the ground a second. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. In the air to left center. 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. That's in there. 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That is it. Right fielder.
Here's George Springer. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Jimenez at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. There's a strike at the knees. Okamoto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Oh, and it bounces on him at first. Can't pick it up, and the inning's still alive. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Center field. Varsho coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Up the middle, and that one handled to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one fouled off. Back to the mound. He's got it. The flip. Nicely done for the out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the designated hitter, Addison Barger. Liner snagged at first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Clement, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball 2.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, 2 away. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Got him looking. That ends the frame. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 4th, Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-1. Towards first, Guerrero. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next,
Alec Thomas now.
Center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Brings it in. Out number 2. And now the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. He's 0 for 1.
Adrian Del Castillo.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And a base hit. And he's into second with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air center field. Should be extra bases. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that is out of play. That's in there. That is strike 2. On the ground to the left, Perdomo fires over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back now in Toronto, ready now for the 5th inning. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher,
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno, grounded out his first time up. Out to short, Okamoto. Slings it across. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
For the Diamondbacks,
Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Clement over to first. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Ground ball to the right side. Smith takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Fly to center his first time. This to third. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. Next is the designated hitter, Addison Barger. He's 0 for 1.
Addison Barger.
Man at first, 1 away. In the air, center field. Thomas in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement digs in now. And he grounds one to the right side. It's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
High fly ball out into left center field. And that is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the top of the 6th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
On the ground, right side, Clement. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next,
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Late on that fastball.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That's the ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, can't get it, base hit. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, these Jays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Strike one.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 2-1 is high. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get
ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. 1 out. Runner at second. Righty reliever out of the pen, Paul Sewald.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Late that time, and it's strike two. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. And the batter is George Springer. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The D-backs trying to protect a two-run lead here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a foul out of play.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees on the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out from pitch to pitch, up and down, and just try to keep these guys looking all over the place and never lock into one area, because he just doesn't have the stuff to beat you that way.
Next one is off the plate. Full count now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now in Toronto. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith.
No, that's a ball.
Now to the bullpen for the Jays, Mason
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Swings through that. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air to left center. Varsho takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. To the right side, Guerrero. The underhand flip, and it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, bases empty. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Nolan Arenado looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That's down and in. Fluharty, 24 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. To third, Okamoto. Throws to first, and they get Arenado for the out. Third out. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. The Blue Jays down by a pair here at the bottom of the seventh.
No, that's low.
Line drive. And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And next. is the designated hitter. The left hand. On now, Brandon Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kirk, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-2. He goes down looking. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 8th. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Louis Varland.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And he swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Bowling.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Liner snagged at first. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is a foul ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. In the air to left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back now in Toronto, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every. He clearly didn't catch that one.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Taylor Clark.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone, and now 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one is absolutely belted. Slams into the wall and hangs on. To second, 2. It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 2. The new pitcher in the game, Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers.
This one in the air, center field. Clement has a beat on it. One up, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th, running out of chances to pad the lead. Thomas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 0-2. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Nope, that's low.
Swings through that one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And there's one away.
There's always a concern when running over towards the dugout because of that on-deck circle. There's usually a bat, a weighted bat, a donut, a pine tar rag. Catchers have to be really heads up to avoid that stuff.
Springer now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is fouled back. The Diamondbacks trying to close out a two-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's a strikeout looking. Blue Jays have just one out left here. Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 in this one.
One.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One now. They're down to their final strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's too low, and it's a full count.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And that one hammered back there. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Kelly with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So unsophisticated mankind. Brother,